As always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell to be notified for future videos.
Welcome back, guys. So for today, we are working on this 40s Ford Coupe for Mike's Mods and Customs little give back giveaway. And I already have it drilled out and tapped, as you see here. I'll put a screw in later. So it's a very simple casting. Nice wheels, plastic base, nothing really fancy. Glass is blue. We can work with that still. Really no problem with that. Interior is very basic. We're going to be doing some work on that today. Look at that comes up. And we can do like the steering wheel and stuff. But, this is what we got for today. So, to be honest, I really don't want to strip this paint, but I don't want the Captain America stuff on there. So we're going to strip it, and we are going to kind of replicate this build, if you guys remember, in a way. We're going to do like a flat color, and we're going to give it some moon dish wheels. So I'm going to be using these screws. I'm going to cut this stuff off, smooth it down, and we're going to put them on these wheels, because they'll cover pretty perfect. Like the fronts are going to look a little big, but I might have some smaller ones. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see. So I'm going to move on to the stripper, and that's what we're going to do next. So like I said, we are just grabbing our chum bucket as normal, and as you see here, I have a couple cars in here. This is just a test car, and this is a different project. You guys are going to have to wait for that one. We are going to add the 40s Ford in there, and it's going to get a bath in the chum bucket. We're going to shake it like we always do, and then we're going to just put her off to the side. So while we let that paint sit, I am going to move on to this base. We are not going to do much to it, but we are going to customize it a lot today. So wheels are staying. This will be painted black, and we will be adding dual exhaust. So I'm thinking we're gonna erase these, and then we're gonna put pipes, and we might bend them to the side like this, but I'm not sure yet. We'll get to that first. First, we're gonna work on the moon dish wheels. So I have these screws that I have found, and yes, you can already see the problem. We have this in the way, but I have a solution. Remember, we're not going to use a Dremel tool. Normally I would recommend to use one, but I'm just going to use these snippers and see if we can get it. So after about, I don't know, a half hour, I finally did get the nubs off, and this is what they look like. They actually look pretty cool. They actually do look like moon dish wheels. Here's the point. So what I did was I got a jeweler's saw. I know the cut's not clean, but I also used my snips because they're very handy. I know it makes a little bit more work, as you see here, but in the end it's worth it. As you see here, there's a little bit of residue left, but that gives us more work to do, so you can maybe try something a little different if you guys like to work with your hands a little bit more and not really use the old Dremel. This is what I like to do. Here's like a mock-up of what it's gonna potentially look like. Actually looks really nice. For the fronts, they're a little bit big, but honestly, it gives it kind of that like late 40s, early 50s like drag look. So that's kind of cool. So I think I'm gonna do that. But for right now, we're gonna really focus on the rear ones, and we're gonna do the front ones off camera. So we are going to sand these nubs off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a file, and pretty much all I'm going to do is just slide this as best as I can. Actually, you know what? I'm going to I don't really know what I'm going to do with this, to be honest. So after being in the old paint stripper for about, I don't know, 2 days, it was cleaned, washed in the sink, and I started cleaning it with the wire brush. So that's what I'm doing right now. And it's honestly, since it was a new casting, it's cleaning up pretty nice. Really nothing really wrong with it, but a lot of imperfections like that. You can kind of see one up here. There was one on the back tailgate as well, like that. But that's what happens when you make a casting over and over again. The molds get old and nothing's perfect, so casting lines come about. It's that one thing with little diecast cars that you can't control. So we're just cleaning up some edges here, and then we're gonna really move on to like removing these casting lines. So I have an idea what I'm gonna do. That's clean enough for right now. I'm gonna grab my file. I'm really just gonna start on these ones on the hood, or try to. Try to not remove that right there, and I'm already doing it a little bit, but it's alright. Let's see what we got. Dig. Oh, it's digging too much. It's kind of going. Sliver of metal in my hand. That freaking hurt. You can kind of see it up on the top of the fender here. Can't have that. Gotta make sure that's smooth. Guys, I hope you're still enjoying my videos. Also remember, guys, to comment down below CDC giveaway, because that is the keyword to enter into this little event here. Also, I will accept any comments because this is an open giveaway, so anyone can win. And it was really nice of Mike to put this whole thing together. I really appreciate him and his team over there at Mike's Mods and Customs. This is just a really cool opportunity that I was able to be a part of, and just to give back to you guys. I love giving back to you guys as much as I can. And it's fun when I can give away one of my builds. So whoever does win this car, you're going to be a very lucky person to add a cool custom to your shelf. Pretty much smooth. Looking nice. Very nice. As said in the beginning of the video, guys, this is a giveaway. I am sorry that I did not state this before, but this is a giveaway build. And all you guys have to do is comment CDC, pay it forward, and you will enter to win. The winner will be announced later this week. So, again, all you have to do is comment CDC, pay it forward, and you enter to win this awesome car. I am sorry that I did not announce this before. Let's move on to paint. Cuda's Diecast Customs will be right back. Now here is a word from our sponsors. This video is sponsored by Hobbytown. Hobbytown is an awesome hobby store where you can find all your hobby's wants and needs. They provide everything from your tools and supplies to an awesome variety of paints, from spray paints to paints for your airbrush. To find your local Hobbytown, you can go to www.hobbytown.com to use the store locator at the top center of the homepage to find the closest store near you. Again, the website to use is www.hobbytown.com. Remember, we make your free time awesome. Alright guys, so this is the paint I decided to go with for our 41 Ford. I decided to go with the baby blue because I always thought the blues, maroons, and yellows always looked very good on these cars. So this blue was a little bit different than the blues we've been using in our recent videos like this. This is too dark. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to change it up. And I had a different blue sitting around, so I used it. Now I'm going to move on to detailing out these headlights, taillights, and adding some chrome details. So this is how the wheels turned out and everything. There's a little glue on them. I got to clean them up. But this is how our freaking moon rims went with the screws that I used. So remember, I cut these off. I used actually a metal saw that cut this clean off. And then after I did that, I used this 3000 grit sandpaper, and you can kind of see it, to smooth it out. And also we used our handy dandy files. So I think next time I do these, and I have a plan on doing them actually soon, I'm actually going to show you my process for that. It was kind of a long process, and a long painful process, believe it or not, and I just didn't have any time to really put it on camera. But I promise next time we'll be getting on camera. So I also did the exhaust. I used some of my axle tubes, and what I'm going to do right now before paint, well, by the time you see this part, paint will already be done, but she's sitting right here, and honestly, she looks cool in primer. But I'm still trying to figure out at this point what color to paint her, and honest, I have no clue. So I'm going to grab my chrome pen, as always, and we are going to fill in these exhausts. So let's just zoom in the camera there, and let's just get to it. So this is going to be a pretty easy process, just giving her a good touch up here with the chrome pen. A little right here, a little over here. There's some like dry glue or something on this, I really don't know. But again, as I always say, when it comes to these giveaway cars, I like to put my best foot forward, and I like to produce the best looking car that I can possible for you guys, especially when it comes to you guys winning one of my cars. If it was just like one of my cars and it kind of looked kind of like trashy, then I would honestly just finish it and then redo it when I have time. But since it's a giveaway car, I want to make it the best as I can, so you guys have something, like I said, cool to put on your desks. And that's the goal here. So whoever does win this car, you're gonna be a lucky person, because honest, yes, it's a Ford and I'm more of a Chevy guy, but this is actually turning out pretty sick, and I'm happy on how it's turning out. So again, whoever wins this, you're gonna be a lucky son of a gun. Like, I'm gonna be jealous that you have this on your desk and it's not on mine. But don't feel bad for me, it's okay. I can always rebuild this car, and I could always add to it to make it better, and I just want you guys to be happy. That's my big thing. I like giving back to you guys, and I like seeing you guys happy. That's my little goal for all of this, like YouTube and stuff. I like to see you guys be happy, and I like to hopefully teach you guys a thing or two that you might have not known before, or something that you never tried before and you learned it from my channel. And I know I don't say it enough, guys, but thank you for absolutely everything. All the follows, all the awesome comments, literally everything, guys. I really appreciate it. And again, I couldn't do all these videos without you. Like, I love building these little cars, but you guys give me motivation. Other builders give me motivation to come down here every night and work on these cars as much as I can. Since I'm working a lot more, it's been a little harder to work on cars, but I found time. And look how these exhausts came out. They actually came out pretty cool. It looks a little crusty right now, but once this stuff dries, it actually dries pretty nice. And those look good. I like that. I really do. Finally, that time of the video, guys. So we are in that assembly stage process, or known as final assembly. And here's our body. I decided not to do the chrome here because when I was trying to put the chrome on, it leaked. I think my pen is kind of heavy right now, so if the winner does want this chromed, I will more than gladly take the time to do this properly. So remember that. So guys, remember we went with our baby blue. I think it turned out very, very nice. We did our white in our headlights, and that really makes everything pop. And we did the rear in Sharpie red. That looks very, very nice. I like to do this method that I've seen a lot of people do. So you paint your car and then you put your chrome underneath and then you clear coat it. Then you'll know where the spot is that you need to do it. Also, it really makes the red pop like you see there. Next is our glass. Our glass is blue, and honestly, I think it will work very well with our baby blue. A little different of contrast of light and dark, so I think it would look very nice. Interior, nothing really stuck out to me to do. Like, I might, before I assemble it, do like the dash here, like the steering wheel and then the little buttons and the console there. But other than that, nothing really done. And finally, our custom base. We did a lot of customization on here. So remember, we took our metal screws, as I've said many times, and we made them into moon wheels. And I think that looks awesome. After we did glue them, there was a little glue residue, so we had to pick it off with our razor blade, and it did come off very easily. And then after that, we did put on our chrome pen on here, so just to give it a little bit more shine. And we did add custom exhaust, as you see here, to make them fatter. The ones originally on there did not look good, and I thought it would be necessary to put some fattier ones on. Plus, this is a giveaway car. I wanted it to be the best work I possibly can give. Lastly, thank you to Chuck. He provided these decals. I have a lot of little Cuda's Diecast Customs decals and logos. I only put these on cars I give away, just so the person can remember where he got it from. Also, guys, don't get mad. I'm not stealing Chuck's thunder. I'm just doing this to, like I just said, to remember the who wins, my bad, remembers who they got it from. That is all. I'm not copying Chuck. The only reason I do this is just so they remember where they got it from.
Alright guys, so this is what we started with, if you remember. It was a very cool casting that Mike over at Mike's Mods and Customs sent us. A Captain America 1940s Ford Coupe. And what he wanted us to do was build it into a cool street rod and give it away after we were done. So that is what we did today. Also guys, before I forget, make sure to go check out everyone else's video who took part in this invitational. So me, Flying Valiants, SoMo Diecast, Don the Diecast Pirate, and of course, Mike's Mods and Customs. So if you enjoyed my video, you will definitely enjoy their videos. So make sure to go check them out and see what they have to provide, because you have a chance to win a couple of cool cars. Our final results for our Pay It Forward build-off, sponsored by Mike's Mods and Customs. Guys, I really like how this one turned out. It is very simple, but it's very cool. I really like how the moon dish wheels, they really did turn out cool. I know the front ones are a little bit out of proportion to the front ones, but if I do this again, I will make sure that they are right. I really like the simple details on this one. I wish the chrome really didn't fight me, but again, if you guys, or whoever the winner is, wins this car, wants that done, I will make sure I will put that on you there and I will send you the car right away. Remember guys, the announcement of the winner will be during the middle of next week. So stay tuned to that. Mike, thank you again for letting me join this build. I had a lot of fun and I cannot wait to see what you and the guys had put together. Thank you again, buddy.
As a last reminder, guys, if you want to win this CDC custom, all you gotta do is comment down below CDC Pay It Forward, and you have the chance to win this custom car. Again, all you gotta do is comment CDC Pay It Forward, and you have the chance to win this awesome car. Thank you again, Mike, over at Mike's Mods and Customs. And guys, make sure to check everyone else: Flying Valiants, SoMo Diecast, Don the Diecast Pirate, and Mike's Mods and Customs. Guys, again, this is Cole over at the Fish Tank, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.